It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And it is a beautiful summer afternoon in my backyard succulent garden here in Chula Vista, California. And where summer is early, we're not really into it yet. We have had a couple of hot days. I've been getting some questions, comments, and concerns from many of you in regards to your succulents desiccating with the heat. And what do? Well, here's the thing. Succulents, for the most part, love some sun. They'll tolerate a certain amount, like this Crassula argentea sunset, for example, colors up beautifully when it gets hit with the sun. And the warmer it is, and the more sun that it gets, the more yellow it gets. But other plants, like some of the tender echeverias, will not tolerate extreme conditions. And it's not just about sun, it's also about heat. If you are experiencing temperatures consistently over 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and you have provided shade for your succulents, but the temperatures under that shade are still in excess of 90 degrees, chances are good that many of the soft plants are not going to survive that. Succulents need mild climate. They need 40s Fahrenheit to 75, 80, maybe 85 Fahrenheit. And anytime you have extremes on either end of that, they do require a lot of TLC. So if you live in a climate where you do experience those kind of extremes, I really highly recommend that you choose plants that are appropriate to your climate. Put them in containers where you can control the environment. You can move the plants indoors or in a garage or in a place where you can maintain those temperatures when things get hot. I wanted to show you something really amazing too. I scored. I found these 15-gallon agave Mediopicta albas at a local garden center, and they are absolute perfection. So I bought 10. Didn't need any, but I bought 10 because they were so perfect. I've already found homes for 5. And I have a client in Del Mar that I think I'm going to bless with these leftovers. But sometimes if I find a plant that is absolutely phenomenal, I'll buy it and just store it here in the garden until I can find a proper home for it. Many of our aloes, like the nobles, the Aloe nobilis, are blooming right now. We've also got lots of wildlife. We've got a lot of birds in the garden right now, a lot of butterflies, a lot of dragonflies. It is just an absolutely glorious time here in Southern California. And I want to encourage all of you, no matter where you live, to remember that you've got to work with nature and stick with plants that work for you. And don't beat yourself up if you have casualties. We all have them from time to time. This has been Laura Eubanks reporting from her back garden in Chula Vista, California with your succulent tip of the day.